Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything about things, politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, I want to talk about Professor Humphrey Nwosu, former chairman of the National Electoral Commission of Nigeria, the man who pretended over the June 12, 1993 presidential election, in which Chief MKO Abiola was presumed to have won. He just died recently, and a lot of tributes are being paid to him. And this is an opportunity to examine his role in the June 12 election, and to the fact that he has not been given his due recognition. It's a sad commentary on the pick and choose of our elite and who to honor and who not to honor. Now, Humphrey Nwosu took a lot of risk after conducting the election of 1993, and in which, as I said, Chief MKO Abiola was poised to win. Now, how do we know that MKO Abiola was poised to win? Because this is where the important information lies. How did we know that MKO Abiola was poised to win? In 1993, there was no social media. Telephone services in Nigeria was analog, and only very few people in Nigeria have telephone in their homes, even in their offices. So how did we know that Abiola was poised to win that election? Because even the journalists at that time were operating analog. They are not in a position to even be able to conjure or come up with the idea that MKO Abiola was poised to win that election. So how did we get to know? We got to know, having claim. Let us be careful that Abiola was poised to win it because Humphrey Nwosu defied the military led by General Ibrahim Babangida by announcing the result. It was that announcement of the result that he got into problem with the military. Now, somebody who did that, who took that risk, knowing the consequences, and yet went ahead to announce the result, or part of that result, ought to be a national hero when we return to democracy. Instead, he was not. Even people with questionable credentials on the fight for democracy, who claim to be members of NEDECO or the National Democratic Coalition, they are the ones that are being held today as being those who fought for democracy. I do not see anybody whose performance in terms of fighting for democracy can equal that of Humphrey Nwosu, who stood against military dictatorship, military orders, and still went ahead to announce the result. Because if not for him announcing that result, nobody has any right to say that MKO Abiola was poised to win that election. Because where is the result you are using to say that? If not that the result that Professor Humphrey Nwosu made available. That's true. Unfortunately, he has not been mentioned, he has not been honored. Even those who connive to stop Abiola from becoming president, many of them from Southwest, are today being celebrated as heroes of democracy. There were many of them, people from Southwest, who were in bed with General Sani Abacha. Because you know what happened that denial of Abiola the presidency hit up the polity and the Southwest. In fact, that was the period that Odua People's Congress arose and began to talk about secession from Nigeria. People like Frederick Fashion, people like I remember the other one is still alive. Okay, that was the period they rose up and began to talk about not wanting to be part of Nigeria. Okay, it was in that situation that General Babangida was forced to step aside. And when Shonekon was in place by Babangida, his stay in power was just a matter of time. And before you know it, General Sani Abacha kicked him out. General Sani Abacha kicked him out. And people thought that he was kicking Shonekon out so that to revalidate June 12. They didn't know that Abacha came to stay. And Nadeko started fighting him, and then we have had a report how even those who claim to be part of Nadeko were also in bed with Abacha. Okay? So but what I'm saying is this, that Professor Humphrey Nwosu ought to have been recognized before his death, but it was not done. Of course, some people have read ethnic meaning to it. To be frank, many of the people from Southeast that fought in Nadeko, they are not being recognized today. In fact, people mock them today. That all their efforts were seen as infutility. People like Riyad Maran Bisikam. There were so many other people from the Eastern Mandate that were part of the revalidation struggle of June 12. But they have been forgotten. They have been forgotten today. Perhaps that was why nobody cares about Professor Nwosu and the role he played. But it is hypocrisy of the highest order to celebrate June 12 without celebrating the man who made the result available for you to be able to know whether Abiola was actually poised to win that election or not. But that's the sad reality of Nigeria we live today. Because the All Progressive Congress has elevated ethnic and religious bigotry to the status of religion in our country. Is there any remedy for it? Well, what is the point? The man ought to have been recognized when he was alive. When Tinubu and Co were recognizing others. When Buhari and Co were recognizing others. Is it now that he's dead that he has to be posthumously recognized? To me, it doesn't make sense. But the reason I'm talking about is to set the record straight so that people know the kind of system we run in Nigeria and to give him his flowers in the struggle for democracy in Nigeria. Professor Humphrey Nwosu. No man, not even those who are lucky to find themselves now at the presidency, can claim that they were able to withstand the military the way that Nwosu did by defying the military and going ahead to make public the results. Because if he had not made public that result, no matter how much percentage he did before the military whisked him away, there is no way, nobody has any moral right to come and say that Abiola won the election. With which results did he win the election? It is with the results that Professor Humphrey Nwosu risked his life and everything. to make public. I don't know what you think about the treatment of Professor Nwosu. What do you think about his place in Nigeria's political history? Let us hear from you at the comment section. The man is dead now, abandoned by his own people, by his own country, left like an orphan, not recognized, while people who sabotage even the June 12th were being celebrated today as those who fought for democracy. What do you think about Professor Nwosu and how he was treated by the so-called fighters for democracy and revalidation of June 12th presidential election in 1993? What is your position on this? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.